Anyway, I wanted to emphasize from that hadith anyway, the first part, that the Prophet, peace be upon him, said their religion and their character. So just because somebody seems like they're praying in the mosque, or they're reading Quran, or they're hafiz, or they've studied, or whatever it is, and from head to toe, mashallah, the man or the woman look like they've just hopped out of paradise, we cannot just take that for granted, because we also have to study the character side. You can have religious people who've got a very nasty character. So, and you can have people who've got excellent character, but their religion is corrupt. So don't take one without the other, yeah? And don't make a blanket rule. So a person can be sinful with a high character, and can be a worshipper and avoid sin, but has a terrible character. In fact, they may use verses of the Quran to manipulate you and to take control. Why? Because of their bad character. Some people who got religion in their life, the shaitan may make them forget to be humble, and then they start thinking they are superior to others because they pray a bit more, or they fast a bit more, they give sadaqah a bit more because they read the Quran a bit more, they grow their beards, or they wear their hijab better, and then suddenly they forget that the character comes hand in hand with iman, and that is, they start looking down on others and judging others and using the verses and oppressing others. And vice versa, people who are not religious, they start to hate on all religious people and give them a blanket, a collective judgment to everybody and say all religious people are bad, stay away from them. And in fact, they love it when they hear bad things about religious people and say, yeah, it's those religious people. Both of them are in the wrong. You can't make a blanket rule, and that is severe oppression. There is a great predecessor named Al-Fudayl ibn Iyad who said, the meaning of that is quite interesting. He said, for a person who is irreligious were to accompany me, but has excellent character, would be more favored to me to walk with than to walk with a person who recites and reads, meaning he is a man of religion, but has very bad character. For a person who is corrupt in their religiosity, if they have good character, he treats you with decency, and he's not a burden on people, and people will like that person because of their treatment to him. And a person who's constantly worshipping but has very bad character will be a burden on people, and people will start to despise him. Now, of course, this does not mean that we should favor a person who has good character and neglect everyone who is religious. What he is saying is that in worldly life, to have a good character, you feel safer around that person, you feel better around that person,